So like, well, John, with social media, because I just started using Facebook Live. And I've been hearing about it for a while since I've been with EXP, but I like it now that I started using it because it goes to everybody's feed. So is anyone using, you said not too many people was doing that, using that just to get the word out?
I don't see it at all. I see very little. Matter of fact, if you guys join Facebook, IBBA has a Facebook group, go on their Facebook group. There's barely any action on there. People just, nobody gets on there. And granted, I mean, you're talking to other business brokers, but what's the big deal? You know, who knows? Maybe somebody needs a business broker in your area. And then also follow other business brokers on social media. You know, it seems to me, people like, oh, I don't want to follow the competition. Stop it. Well, you know, everybody has to be a grown-up. Who cares if you follow what the competition's saying? Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you can steal something valuable from them. So, you know, my suggestion is follow some people on social media, business brokers on social media, but I don't see anybody really fully engaging. I don't see anybody who's got, you know, who somebody will say, well, that's the guy for business brokering on social media. I don't see it out there. You know, it's not like residential real estate where everybody wants to be a social media star, and I get it. I understand the purpose of it. Commercial real estate is just starting to catch up with that in terms of social media. And, you know, these are people who've been doing it for a long time, who are very successful, but never considered social media. Now they are. And so business brokering, I think there's a lot of opportunity. Make videos. Video is the key, right? Nobody wants to read. Nobody wants to look at a photo. They want a video. Keep the videos very short. Get their attention. If you can keep it under a minute, if you can keep it 30 seconds, but just be consistent with it, persistent with it. You know, I've done videos, but they're too long. They're 2 minutes. I keep refining and practicing so I can say something worthwhile, value add in 30 seconds or less. Because that's where social media on video is going towards. Quick bites. I call them sound bites, but a quick bite, 30-second video.
Okay.
So where are you putting them at, John?
Usually on LinkedIn, Facebook, and then Workplace too. I'll go into our business broker group, and the business broker group on EXP Workplace. There's really not a lot of action out there. When I put a video up there, I'm not getting many views, but if I put it up on commercial or the water cooler group, I'll get a couple of hundred views at least on any video I put up. My biggest issue, I haven't been consistent enough. I'll do them, you know, I'll get into one of my moods and I'll get an idea in my head and I pursue it. But, you know, what I'm learning is that I need to have social media goals. I need to have a game plan every week. It's not easy, man. Especially if it's not in your comfort zone. Social media is really not my comfort zone, but you got to get out of your comfort zone, right? So that's what I'm trying to do. Every day I just, you know, try and do it a little bit better, a little bit differently. But from everything I'm seeing, everything I've seen, definitely a quick bite's are the way to go. 30 seconds. Yeah. And it's a matter of the consistency, right? It's like anything else. Social media, you need to be consistent.
Yep, that's true. It is hard. It's hard because it's time consuming. It's almost like you need to be, well, you need one person that just focuses. You need like an assistant, a virtual assistant or something that just handles all your social media accounts. But you have to create the content. You have to develop the content for that.
Right. It's all about the content, right? Yeah. And excuse me, even if you don't want to make videos, just the other day, I ended up screen capping a bunch of information I got off the IBBA website. So I'm just going to put out, you know, social media posts on that. It's all about the consistency. And look, I'm as guilty as anybody not being consistent with social media. Yeah. But, you know, I think it's an important, vital part of the business plan for sure. And like Tony said, it's not easy, and you got to put the time and effort into it. So it definitely, I don't think that the videos have to be dramatic. I just think that the intent of the video, you have to put the time and effort into figuring out what your message is going to be for sure.
Yeah.
So pretty much just educating, informing is where you're getting at.
Yep. And don't introduce yourself. Don't say, hey, it's Master, you know, here's what I have to say. Just go into it. You know, pick a subject, you know, buying a business versus buying a franchise, and just talk 30 seconds about facts and benefits on either one. something like that, you know. Nobody
Okay.
cares who I am. But if I have a good
Gotcha.
message, you know what, then they'll start paying attention to who I am.
Okay. Cool. Good stuff today. Good stuff all the time, but this is good.